Hello guys, welcome to Elite Dangerous here in the HP Reverb. This is one of those headsets, even though it's an LCD screen, that for some reason works really well in scenes like this where there's a lot of dark colours. It's not going to be OLED levels of greatness, of course, but of all the LCD headsets I have tried, including the Rift S, which is pretty bad actually in Elite Dangerous in terms of the black levels, this really does fit the bill. Now of course with that 4K display, which is 2K per eye, all of those little text and information screens, they're all really legible and really well done. So I thought we could just go for a little flight and do a transport mission. I can show you how to do that actually if you're new to Elite Dangerous. It's pretty easy actually. All you need to do is go into your starport services, so we'll do that now. And at the moment we're at Norwegia Port, or however you pronounce it. We've got all fielded and everything, and we're just going to go to the mission board here. And what we'll do, now that we're in the mission section, we'll just go to the top and put in transport missions. And these are all the guys here that are offering us jobs. So let's see what we've got here, and that's the destination there. We can go to, say, let's have a look, L11933 to deliver 4 units of food cartridges. We'll get 75,000 credits for that. That will do, I think. So we'll just click on that, accept the job, and then go down here and collect items. There we go. It's very simple really interface, but it is quite a steep learning curve for this particular, I'm going to call it a sim really, because even though it's a game, you know, at heart, of all the sort of space sims that you will find for VR, this is really in depth, and you can, you know, spend a crazy amount of hours in Elite Dangerous, particularly in VR. It's fantastic, it really is. Right, so now that we've got that, we'll exit. We need to work out where we need to be. So if we're going to head to L1133, in fact we've got it there, we can probably head straight to it. But just in case, sometimes, because the galaxy is a big place, and sometimes it's like the underground map, you have to work out how to get to places, which I really like, and that's part of the fun. Let's say if I wanted to go to, I don't know, Col 28 sector there, I'd have to go from Arar, go to Col 28 sector 835, and then head to 834. So sometimes you have to do it in a series of jumps. But in this case, I think we can actually go straight there, so that's great. Right, so I'm going to cheat and use the auto launch. I'd recommend you do the same thing, particularly if you're new to Elite Dangerous, because you know, you can actually land and take off all manually, but it takes some doing, I tell you that. And when you click that button there, and we'll auto launch, the feeling you get, because the great thing about Elite Dangerous is, even though the graphics and everything in VR feels amazing, and this feels so good as I'm doing this, God, it gets me every time. It's compared to a flight sim, this is actually quite easy for your computer, so you should be easily be able to achieve 45 frames per second or even 90 frames per second, which I'm doing here right now. And in the Reverb, as you can imagine, the whole experience is incredible. Look at that, wow. I'm looking forward to trying all of these sims like Elite Dangerous and all the others that we love to do on the channel with the new Reverb G2 eventually. So now that we are clear of the ship, we are actually mass locked, which means that we can't go into full hyperdrive mode because we're very near to the ship. So what we can do is, we can just give it some beans, engage some boost, and just head out into outer space. And you can see now we're not mass locked anymore. So we come to our navigation display here. We'll go down to L113.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you very much. And lock destination. All we need to do now is find where that destination is. And there it is, look. Currently 1 year away. Or 5.41 light years away even. So now that we're there, we go back to our navigation page, and then we can engage hyperdrive mode.
Frameshift drive charging.
What that will do is it's kind of very fancy cruise control, where we're going to head straight, I suppose see it as a nav mode for the space world, and engage full throttle. We are now going to move, and move very quick. Oh my god, look at that. Honestly, every time this gets me. Everyone who has VR and is remotely interested in simulation and flying, you have to do this, guys. You have to try this. Okay, we don't get too close to that sun because we will steam up here. And there's all sorts to explore in this galaxy. It's huge, and there's different galaxies as well. In fact, yesterday I spent a couple of hours in Elite Dangerous with a friend, and I recommend doing that as well. And I landed on an actual planet, which was very cool indeed. Right, so now that we're here, we need to check to see what terminal we need to go for. And there we are, Denberg Refinery. So again, we'll lock destination. It's just a case of finding it, which I think is over here somewhere, actually. Oh, God. This is a wonderful way to chill out, guys. If you just fancy something different other than flying Cessnas and Airbuses, this is a wonderful, different take on enjoying flight, really. Super Cruise. So again, we'll do the same thing again, lock to destination. And watch that time go down as we are really going to be moving across this galaxy now. Gotta say, the colours, even in the G1, look fantastic, and they're only going to get better in the G2. So I'm really excited to see what this, what Elite Dangerous feels like in that headset. Okay, I need to lock destination. Here we go. I wasn't quite in line of sight there. So here we go. We are moving fast now through space. And even just the sounds and the different music and everything really adds to that feeling of being here. You know, it reminds me, this sort of effect you get from going out of space, that's what X-Plane looks like when it rains at night. Which looks totally wrong, but in this particular sim, because we're out of space and we're going very, very, very quick, this looks and feels right. Now, of course, you can change your spaceships and your sort of add-ons. I've just updated the cargo capacity of this particular spaceship, but it's very maneuverable. I like one that you can move around, but you can get some absolutely huge spaceships in this sim as well, but you need to earn the money, and doing this is a very useful way of doing sort of like cargo runs. It's definitely a great way of earning money. So we're getting close now. Love it. Look at that, all these different planets. I'm just looking up at them there with the one-to-one scale that is so incredible in VR. It just feels brilliant. I suppose Elite Dangerous is also really stable. I don't think I've ever had it crash on me in hundreds of hours of play, because it just doesn't need to do as much as some other flight sims. But that doesn't mean it's any less of an experience. Anyway, guys, I shall see you in a moment as we are approaching Denberg Refinery. So here we are at Denberg Refinery, and just look at it. In VR it looks incredible. And the best way to land, or dock as they call it in the space world, is go to this menu here and request docking. Kind of imagine it's the ILS of the spaceship world. Now make sure that when you request docking, I didn't do that right, here we go, that your idle throttle, and there we go. We are now in sort of autopilot mode, and just enjoy the views, guys, because this is incredible. Now, any of you that are maybe new to VR, just to say that you do feel the motion in this game, or sim. So I'd recommend just playing it for 10 minutes at a time, before you get your VR leg, shall we say. But I know many of you who watch this channel are VR pros now, and I think you'll absolutely love this. This is amazing, this bit. Never fails to impress me.
Landing gear deployed.
So landing gear is now deployed and we're going to dock. Here we go. Love it. That is fantastic.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And there we go. Mission success. Time to collect our earnings. Welcome to Denberg Refinery. Good to see you here. It's good to be here. And that really is a very simple mission that you can do in this in Elite Dangerous, just to kind of get you know, you're used to it and everything. So we've got a choice here of 75,000 credits, or we've got some reputation. I'm going to choose the money, to be honest. And there we go. Let's see what we've got here. You really are a shining example, Commander Force 3D. Thank you very much. And there you are, guys. A very simple little video of how you can get into Elite Dangerous. I can do some tutorials if you're interested, but this is a brilliant sim, and it's something that's a bit different from, as I say, flying in some of the more major flight sims. Take care, guys, and I'll see you again very soon.